Early morning club slip on the floor. Hello everyone, Coach Lockey here. Today's video, I'm being a bit more serious. So in the course vlogs and stuff that me and Mark do, it's all fun and we have lots of banter, which is great. But sometimes I think people get lost in all of that. And we can still play serious golf. So I'm going to do a bit of that today. I'm going to play 4 or 5 holes probably, depends on who's around and stuff, as I'm here early at Borringdon, and it's kind of a chance to let me learn a bit more about the course and where it might be best to film and stuff, as the course is all still a bit new to me. This 320 yard par 4 up the hill. I've hit an iron off the tee. It's found the fairway. Only just, there's the left-hand side of the fairway, probably 10 yards on it. Now, if this was a course vlog and we saw 320 and a chance to hit the green, I'd probably whack my driver out because it's more fun and entertaining. But if I'm being serious, like, I don't know this hole yet, but since coming up here, there's loads of room right, so I probably could have hit driver, but hitting iron, I've got 120 left into the green, so only a little wedge. And let's see if I can make birdie or par, shall we, to start? That'd be nice. So 124 is a normalish wedge, maybe a little bit off of it. Pin looks pretty middle, and I'm thinking about where I want to miss if I'm going to miss this green. So there's a bunker on the left there. Right looks like a bit of a drop off. I think there's probably a bit of a drop off there and stuff because it's a short par 4. It needs a bit of protection, and if you're missing the green, it will make it a tougher up and down. So even with a wedge, and this is what I've learned so much by the data that we get from the guys from Shot Scope and things like that, is the importance of hitting these greens and regulations and not being too aggressive all the time, just being patient and waiting for birdies, not pushing for birdies and things like that. Like, I'm happy with pars these days, keeping bogeys off the cards, especially what you guys down that lens are doing with your handicaps and high handicaps. Keeping the big numbers off your card is so important. And just thinking, right, middle of the green, even from 124, and I know when I was younger, I know I was probably playing a lot more than what I do now, I would 100% be going straight at this pin. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, straight at it, whether it was front, left, back, right, and so on. But now I'm literally thinking, right, middle of the green, no dangerous big numbers on the card, nudge it forward, try and keep it center of the green, and that pin looks pretty centered, so I'm kind of going at it just by luck because of where that pin's placed. That's a good shot. Is that it? Get up. Now, that looks pin high to me, so that could be a good start. And this is exactly how I'd be thinking if I was in a tournament or in a competition. Let's try and eliminate any big numbers. Very happy with that shot in there. Now, this is something that we don't do a lot of in course vlogs. Lining putts up and taking our time with putting and trying to work out which direction the putt's coming from. So this is a bit of a treat, trying to see a line and work it all out. So things that I would do in a tournament and things like that is I'd definitely start using my sort of aim point and my feet to line putts up more. Definitely look from both sides if I've got time. If it's me to putt first, then maybe I wouldn't go the other side, but if my partners are putting first and I've got that extra bit of time, trying to get as much information as possible about each shot is really important. No. Bit of a feeble attempt, but I'll take my par. And going back to the stats that I was talking about on the fairway there, I'm even thinking about that with putting. Back when I was a kid again, I'd be so disappointed and angry at myself that I've missed that. But what's that, 6-7 feet? 6 feet, I think, on the PGA Tour is 50% make rate. best players in the world, best greens that they're playing on. Like, I shouldn't be too disappointed with that. If I keep putting myself in those positions is the big question, because eventually they'll start to drop. Level par. Now I'm playing off the blues, which is the back tees here at Borringdon, and this, there is a further back tee actually which the camera's on, but this is 195 par 3, lake all around it, island green, few bunkers, 181. This just needs a good shot. 181 playing, so 194 middle without the slope reading, 209 to the back. So I'm thinking more 195 sort of yardage, because I'm probably more likely to miss hit my long iron than anything, which will make it come up short, and we don't want that. So a good shot needed here. Left side of the green. Is it going to be long enough? Yes. Nice. Happy. Perhaps I just need more time to think on the course vlogs and not having them mark in my ear all the time. That's 2 greens in regulation and a fairway hit. What? Very happy with that. On the green, what's that, 25 feet, something like that. Little sort of tip that I used to do when I was playing a lot. So if someone wanted the flag tended and I was the sort of last one to putt, once I'd marked my ball, I would pace it out 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 feet. So I know that 2 of my footsteps is 5 feet. I've got a 20-foot putt now, and it is a little downhill and a little left to right. Now, percentages again, saying that I'm probably not going to hold this, and literally let's take away the chance of free putting. So thinking all about weight, getting a general idea of what putt might do, so a little left to right, but I'm thinking weight, weight, weight. Oh, it's literally going in the cup on the right hand side. That would have gone. You can see there that I'm literally doing all my practice routines and stuff. I've gone straight back to how I used to play. 2 practice strokes with my putter, go into it with one hand, set myself up, have a look, hit it. So different to what we do on the course vlogs. Whether you're playing serious golf or just having a laugh, don't forget to take in the lovely scenery. Beautiful up here this morning at Borringdon. 425 yard par 4, stroke index 2. So in theory, one of the harder holes on the course, and I know that I can't hit it left. I've played this hole in my new clubs. I play with them for the first time video. If you haven't watched that already, go and check it out, obviously. So I can hit it right, but can't hit it left, I think. I hit an iron off the tee last time. So I'm going to aim up the right and try not to toe it, because that will make my ball go left. And that's my general pattern for my first drives of the day. Let's stop talking. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. That could go miles, because there's a massive slope down to this green, and I don't know how far I can hit it to get to that slope, but that's got potential to be a bomb ball. Now, I know I'm trying to be as serious as possible, but just hitting that, and you guys watching me hit that tee shot, you can probably tell that driver's still one of the clubs that I have to think about the most. Like, if I was to play more and practice more, I would definitely try and get more of a rhythm going with my driver. I'm definitely thinking about more things than what I do with irons and approach play, chipping and putting. Like that, my routine feels quite solid. It's kind of like riding a bike, basically. I go straight back to my routines with every part of my game, but I don't really have one with the driver, and that's something that I would definitely work on. Obviously I've hit a good drive there, but I've had to think long and hard about everything that I'm doing, where I want to aim it so I don't miss disastrously. Like, I'm thinking about a negative outcome rather than trying to rip it down the middle. I've caught the slope. So the slope starts here. Come on, let's go and find my ball. Look at this. Woohoo! Here's a slope. How long is this hole? 425, I think it was on the tee. This is going to be hilarious. All the way down the hill. You can probably start to see my ball now. Now that should make this hole a little bit easier than stroke index 2 or 3 or whatever it was. 61 yards to the middle, 44 to the front. I've just hit that miles. There's no slope. I just hit it massive. So I'm gonna laser this because there's a little slope going up to the front of the green by the looks of it. And also the green's running away from me. So this isn't as easy as it looks. Do I bounce it in the slope and hope that I get a good bounce, or do I play it high and stop it on the green? What was it, 50, 56 playing 50. You can see how much downhill it is. 6 yards off of this little shot. That's crazy. And this is where, again, the course vlogs, I think, are totally different to serious golf. Like, if we were playing serious golf, we generally would have played the course before and know about it. Like, I have no idea how this ball's going to react here, so I'm completely guessing. But I'm going to play it with my 58. I'm going to try and play a lowish, sort of drawy shot and land it just slightly short of the green and let it bump up. Now, if I played here more, I would know what the best option was to either land it on the green or land it short. But this is what we're doing in course vlogs again, like we're guessing. I'm going to play it a little bit right of the pin as well because it all moves to the left. So I think it will kick that way. But let's just remember again, if you want to break 70, one of the stats that ShotScope tell us, 50 to 125 yards, you need to hit 2 more greens in regulation. Or hit the green in regulation from that yardage. So on the green is still, in theory, pretty good, even though I'm 56 yards away. Oh, that's a big bounce. It's on the green, but maybe would have pitched that on the green next time. So I would pace my putt out generally. This is all uphill to the flag from here, so again, not really thinking about holing, thinking more about weight and walking off with a 4 and a 2 putt. Big uphill. Like, I would have played that shot totally different, I think. Now looking back at it, I would bounce that even shorter of the green. Keep going. That's so uphill. Free putt. That's annoyed me. Just trying to play a percentage shot there, get on the green, move on, especially after a 3 putt. Oh, I thought that was so much quicker. Distance control is a little bit off today. Little bit of pressure on that after the last green. Right, one more hole to go. I think it's a par 4, so driver off the tee, I reckon. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Serious golf versus fun golf? What should I do more of? I know which I prefer and what is a lot less stressful. And in the comments down below, do you see any difference in between my game when I'm being a bit more serious compared to on the course vlogs with Mark? Let me know in the comments down below. 4, 7, 6, par 5. I'm sure I only hit an 8 or a 9 iron in here last time, so must have been downwind. I know that there's less danger up the right, so I'm going to hit a cut, as that's where I want my miss to go. Come on. That was a massive toe, but completely safe and saved. Setting 190 middle, 190 middle, 191 flag, and slope reading 186, so slightly down. Now pin is tucked back right, ball is above my feet, so hard to get close, but green under regulation is all good here. And I'm going to hit like a floaty 5 iron, try and get some height with it, try and make it stop, aim down the left. And that also is fighting against the ball above my feet a little bit, as that will tend to draw more. Don't miss right. Completely misstruck. Oh, that's a disaster miss. Just little things like that when you don't play enough really get to you, because you know that you wouldn't do that if you practiced a bit more, Matt. Practice a bit more, Matt. Come on. Serious, Matt. Practices. Up and down needed for level par, I think, isn't it? It's par on the first, par on the par 3, bogey, par on that par 3, chip and putt needed for a level par. Bit of green to work with. 58. I just literally missed that, what, 10, 15 yards right, all down to strike that was. Strike it. Up and down, come on. Nice strike, pitched it lovely. Yee-hee-hee. The short game saves me. I'll tap it in for my birdie to finish. Level par. What do you think I'd shoot for the whole round, eh? Why, thank you. Getting to know the course a bit more now, which is great. Still lots more holes to play. Let me know in the comments down below. 18 holes, what do you reckon? Might be a long video, but maybe I could chop it up so we can see what I shoot. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see full 18 holes, serious Matt. What would I shoot? Thanks all for watching. See you in the next video.